It's Madden NFL 23, where it doesn't get any better than this. A Super Bowl rematch. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Bucs. All that and more coming up next.
Well, we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out 2-25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of... found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's got some space here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And this is going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner puts it off. And the Colts are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they prove their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Every now and then I can speak from experience, because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes, because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
They go play fake. Mahomes. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Up the middle, it's Cook. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Mahomes firing complete, and they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 26. A gain there of 21 yards. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to the ground. Cook. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bucs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend. So potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
The Colts at 5-4 now on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
This one caught by Winslow.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And just a couple yards there down to 17. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And he is going to have a Colts first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Well, no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might well go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll try and sneak it here. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Colts! A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Colts will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now Mahomes firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Higgins.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Mahomes to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now Mahomes looking middle, and that's complete. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Mahomes now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought the first half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. It's caught by Davis.
And he is going to have a Colts first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 61 yards.
And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
And correct me if I'm wrong, it was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
There's nothing to correct it. You don't want to nice number as a play. There'd be practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end
end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point attempt to follow here. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. That's taken in by Higgins. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 33. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Mahomes going to throw. Right side, there's Likely with it. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On first down, Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
He's going to get this one down to Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. A 10th carry of the game for Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers have cut it back within a score.
championship is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that. As they nurse this small lead. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And that is caught. It's Winslow. 20, 10, touchdown Indianapolis. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
On second down, it's Cook again. And some room to maneuver. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. Mahomes now on first down. On target to his man, Likely. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Mahomes.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 19. 23 yards to pick up there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now here's Mahomes. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. T. Higgins from 10 yards out. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Indianapolis offense ready to go again. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
64 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Completes it to Davis.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
2nd and 9 now.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And his kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 10. 2:07 remaining. They'll have one play, maybe 2, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Mahomes now on first down. Able to find Higgins. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Mahomes to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a knock.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Sauce Gardner picks it off, past the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, this defense, Charles, we know how good they are, but they've been beat a couple of times in this game. However, they got the latest laugh.
And how about the way they hung in there? Because you're exactly right. They're not used to being dented as they've been so far in this game. But what they just did there with that pick 6, that's the equivalent of what was happening to them. They're throwing touchdown passes against them. Okay, we'll take one back against you.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Mahomes' throw is on target to Likely. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Throwing out left and finding Likely. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Right side, there's Likely with it. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One final try for Mahomes. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. T. Higgins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. So that last kickoff, just a mere formality, obviously, Charles, wrapping up a game that they should be very happy.